This is Raven coming at you in patch 2.7.2, season 25, with the essence of Anguish. And I am using the Gears of Dreadland for a T16 farming build. This is crazy quick with the Soul Shard. She was always a great build for farming. But with this gem, there's going to be some crazy farming builds for T16. Because if you use the poison damage off the Soul Shard, every time you deal poison damage to an enemy, you increase your cooldown reduction and movement speed by 2.5%. But she is flying through the T16s. And I am using a helm, Andreo's helm. This gives me poison damage and keeps my gem up at all times. Because the attack releases a poison nova that deals 450% weapon damage as poisons to enemies within 10 yards. So I'm constantly keeping up the essence of Anguish and getting the extra speed and cooldown because of the helm. Now I do have weapon damage on my bow. You can put that on there. You really wouldn't have to because of the helm. And I am using the regular bow. And then of course I got the fortress. Attacks grant you a Zorb shield for 2.2% of your maximum life. Stacks up 10 times. Now you don't have to use two bows. You can use the regular bow and place your arrows over there. I do have the arrows in the cube to get the maximum damage of 600%. Of course, Death Diggers I have in a cube. 100% additional damage. And then the Ring of Royal Grandeur because I am wearing a helm. And I also am wearing the gold. Picking up gold heals you for the amount equal to the gold that was picked up, because I am not using gold wrap. If you wish to use gold wrap, take off your helm, put your pants on your character, and put gold wrap in. That'll work just fine also. But with the gold, I'm constantly picking up gold, so it heals me for the amount I picked up. And you're flying through there so fast, you're just constantly picking up crazy amount of gold. And my gems are ranked 25. I do have one I think is 30. Yeah, this one's 32, Simplicity. And then Tagu, ranked 25. Of course I got Focus and Resistance on. And then for the wrist, every time you destroy a wreckable object, you gain a short burst of speed. That gives me extra speed. So I'm just flying through here. And of course the belt, Hunter's Wrath, and all the set except for my helm. And she's just crazy fast. You're flying through this like nothing, especially with the essence of Anguish. This really helps. And I'm also using a Silver of Terror. Now they have redid the gems. The Ring of Fire was one shot in everything, even on Greater Rifts 150. But they downgraded this. It was so powerful, but it's still a nice gem, still a great gem, especially for farming builds or any other build. Because you get if 3 or more skills are on cooldown, your lightning and fire skill damage are increased by 50% on this one. Your cooldowns are increased by 25% for every skill on cooldown. So I'm getting crazy amount of cooldown as I'm running through here. And speed. Let's go in here and take a look at some of these other skills I got. I am using mostly cold damage except for the Poison Nova. But everything else is cold damage. Strife, I have Icy Trail. Hungering Arrow, Devouring Arrow. Increase the damage of arrow with each enemy pierced. Vengeance from the Shadows. You could use Darkheart if you wish for damage reduction. But I am using from the Shadows. Preparation. Permanently increase maximum discipline because I am using Shadow Power and Smokescreen and they use discipline. Shadow Power, I got gain increased movement speed. Smoke screen, gain increased movement speed. Let's look at the passives. Hot pursuit, more speed. Call of the week. Ambush. Night stalker. Keep up some hatred. You could use Squirt's necklace if you wish for extra damage. That's totally up to you. But let's go in here and do a T16 riff. Before we get in here, make sure that you have Avarice Band on your follower. I don't have my follower equipped too much. Most of the good stuff here. But make sure you have Avarice Band on every time you pick up gold. Increase your gold and help pick up radius by 1 yard for 10 seconds, stacking up 30 times. This is going to help your amulet. The gold. More gold you pick up, of course, the more health you got. But let's go in here and run a little bit of this Rift. She's crazy fast. Let's get in here. As soon as it let me in, let me get my momentum up. Get that up to 20 and just take off. She is nuts. She is crazy fast. And it's not going to take you long to get through your rift. If you get a good map, you can run through this like crazy. This map's not that great, but you get my point. She is nuts. She's crazy fast, especially with the soul shard. She's always been a great build, a farming build, but you get my point. She's nuts. You can run through these rifts like no time at all. You get a real good map, it's over with. You'd be done with it in no time. With the Essence of Anguish, there's going to be some interesting farming builds. These gems are really nice. Like I said, they did rework them, but this is really nice. And it's just crazy fun. Every time you deal poison damage to an enemy, you increase your cooldown reduction and movement speed by 2.5%. You're just flying through here. Well, if you enjoyed a little gameplay and the information, give me a thumbs up. This is Raven. This is Raven out.